of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mona Shores. These are your daily announcements for Monday, March 13th, 2023. I'm Bust.
And I'm Deanna. Mona Shores Comic Con is Saturday, March 25th from 9 to 1. All ages are welcome. Prizes, artists, authors, Jedi consoles, esports, free button making, face painting, cosplay contests, and more await you at this free event. Guest band The Sissy Boys will perform. Cosplay costumes should follow the same school policy as Halloween. You can find a link to the policy on the announcements page. Also, bring cash because we have plenty of vendors who will sell unique collectibles and merch.
The Interact Club Every Woman's Place drive has been extended to tomorrow. We ask that you donate feminine products, cleaning supplies, paper plates or bowls, sanitizers, body washes, shampoos, and more. Donations can be dropped off in Mr. Brown's room. Help make a difference.
Art Club meeting Wednesday from 3 to 4 in room 205.
NHS is hosting Cookies and Cream today through Wednesday after school and Thursday and Friday before school in the Voyager Room. Come in to study for your exams.
Seniors, sign up for Senior Celebration. Senior Celebration is an all-night party after graduation on May 30th. The cost is $75, and you can pick up a form in the front office.
Crafts for a Cause meets today in Mrs. Cox's room. We will work on your Comic-Con projects. We'd love to see you there.
Please congratulate the following BPA students on representing Mona Shores at the State Leadership Conference this past weekend. Moving on to Nationals, first place in the state computer animation team consisting of Jacob Schnotala and Noah Fritzmeyer. Placing in the top 10, Cayenne Bone. 6th place Fundamental of Web Design, Caleb Tyson. 6th place Python Programming, Elizabeth Eckerman. 7th place Legal Office Procedures, Chris Farhat. 10th place Device Configuration and Troubleshooting.
Congratulations to the following students for winning a gift card from the Pride Recognition Drawing. Students can stop in the LMC today to pick up the gift card. Parker Rose, Riley Kreiderman, Brian Johnson, August Justine, Elijah Hinton, Kyle Anderson, Jaden Amaral, Madeline Rumsey, Rochelle Zarowitz, Bryce Martin, Jasmine Dyson, Amali Pena, Tommy Stewart, Rashawn Cheatham, Damian West, Cooper Nellis, Summer Darrow, Catriona Kramer, Anthony Wilkins, Benjamin Nate Barger, Giselle Enriquez, Amali Barge, Sarah Peterson, Eddie Kuznar, Rihanna Morris, Michael Moser, Andrew Nielsen, Noah Farrington, Maggie McCarthy, Nia Fritz, Janiyah Briggs, Drew Hackney, Mia Billingsley, Emmett Greer. Also, thank you to the following staff members for recognizing these students: Mr. Brown, Mrs. Brower, Mrs. Hackney, Miss Leafers, Mr. Reister, Miss Foley, Mr. Johnson, Mrs. Caruso, Mrs. Purdy, Mrs. Check, Mr. Johnston, Mrs. Hall, Miss Sanford, Mr. Santa Maria, Mrs. Brainerd, Mrs. Edwards, Mrs. Helmer, Mr. Miedema, Mr. Andres, Miss Bradshaw, Miss Cook, Mrs. Wiersma, Mrs. Fry, Mrs. O'Brien, Mrs. Bronsma, Mrs. Kishman, Miss Port, Miss Mills, Mrs. Conrad, Mr. Droski, Miss Gonkalski, Mr. Andres, and Miss Shaner.
Today's Sailor shout-out goes to Nick Farrell for being very kind and funny. Do you have anything to say to that?
Thank you.
Today for March's Reading Month, we have Roald Dahl, a British novelist and short story writer and screenwriter of Norwegian descent who rose to prominence in the 1940s with works for both children and adults and became one of the world's best-selling authors.
Today's word of the day is meaning either of two triggerfishes of Indo-Pacific coral reefs.
This is Sailor Country. We do everything with pride. JV and varsity softball tryouts are today at 3 o'clock in the Hannison Gym. If you're looking for a fun time with friends, this is a great opportunity. You must have a physical on file with the athletic office to participate.
Girls soccer tryouts are this week at the soccer complex from 4 to 6. Please make sure you have a physical on file in order to try out.
Boys volleyball tryouts will take place tonight and tomorrow night in the Sailor Center from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Today in sports, League of Legends 2 plays Ogama Heights.
The high is 31.
A low of 24.
That's all we have for you today, Sailors.
Have a marvelous Monday.